Saul had his blood feud against the Gibeonites, but he didn't know it till he was killed. Kingdom of Israel, while they attempted destroying the enemies of Canaan, came across the Gibeonites. The Gibeonites, whose city was called Gibeon and were amongst royal houses in Canaan, saw the destruction of Jericho. They then thought to themselves, "These Israelites, they can be better friends, allies. Let's not antagonize them, but rather be their allies." They did this then by deceiving the Israelites to think they were citizens of a far country interested in the Israelites, wanting to be their friends. Israel, flattered, and in a strange land and where everyone wanted to destroy them, agreed that they would destroy every nation but not the Gibeonites. The Israelites forgot to ask directions from God. Joshua 9:14-15 And the men took of their victuals, and asked not counsel at the mouth of the Lord. And Joshua made peace with them, and made a league with them, to let them live, and the princes of the congregation swear unto them. Later, Israel would discover this treachery, this trickery. But they were helpless, they did not have anything to say because they had sworn, and given their word. Yet they still had a trick in their sleeve. "We can't destroy you," said the elders and princes of Israel, "but we will do this to you. We will make you our slaves. You will be our water fetchers, dung carriers, and other back-breaking tasks. That's what we will bring you to do for us." For the Gibeonites, the living dog was better than a dead lion. Since they didn't want to die, they agreed to be slaves for the Israelites. These were the words Israel's princes said exactly. Joshua 9:18-23 And the children of Israel smote them not, because the princes of the congregation had sworn unto them by the Lord God of Israel. And all the congregation murmured against the princes. But all the princes said unto all the congregation, We have sworn unto them by the Lord God of Israel, now therefore we may not touch them. This we will do to them, we will even let them live, lest wrath be upon us, because of the oath which we swear unto them. And the princes said unto them, Let them live, but let them be hewers of wood and drawers of water unto all the congregation, as the princes had promised them. And Joshua called for them, and he spake unto them, saying, Wherefore have ye beguiled us, saying, We are very far from you, when ye dwell among us? Now therefore ye are cursed, and there shall none of you be freed from being bondmen, and hewers of wood and drawers of water for the house of my God. So many years later, there was a king of Israel called Saul. Because Saul was mainly about pleasing the people instead of God, he destroyed the Gibeonites. The Gibeonites were not exterminated, but they were badly injured. King Saul broke the oath his fathers had set, deciding to kill the Gibeonites, but they weren't exterminated. But they didn't retaliate, rather, they cut down their time. One time, after Saul was dead, his successor, David, was now king. There was a famine in the land of Israel, and David had to ask, Is there anything to this? God replied, Yes there is. This famine is for Saul and his bloody house since he killed the Gibeonites. Alright, David thought that, and called the Gibeonites. What can I do for you to stop this famine? What can I do and compensate you? Nothing, the Gibeonites replied, not your silver, not your gold, nothing at all. What can I do then? Asked David, What do we do with this famine? Give us 7 sons of the man, King Saul, that conspired to destroy us, give us 7 sons of him so we may hang them in front of the Lord in our hometown. This is what we ask. If David was stunned, perplexed, surprised, he didn't show it. He simply said, I will give them to you. He was as good as his word. The sons of Saul, his grandsons, David made sure to select them before sending them over to the Gibeonites. Gibeonites for their parts were not in a mood for mercy. They hanged them all till daybreak, and only when the King David felt the pain of Saul's spouse as she kept the birds away from eating her dead sons did David intervene, bringing the bodies back to Benjamin for burial. Here's the thing to learn. Solomon wrote, Proverbs 22:28 Remove not the ancient landmark, which thy fathers have set.